Well, so far we have SableyeVGC, who with 3 wins, who's in the lead,
This
followed
guy over here, he's
followed by
2-0.
who's
Yeah.
2 wins and 1 loss. And then Pinkie Pat in third place with 2 wins and 1 loss as well.
And Kevin with 2 wins and 1 loss as well.
Yeah, and Ezra with 2 wins and 1 loss as well. Like
Fifth
there
place.
seems like there's a little tie for second and third place.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, Sableye is gonna be tough unless who we have in round 4. I mean, Sableye is against Pinkie Pat, so unless Pinkie can like win against Sableye this in round 4,
Yeah.
that'll put a stop to Sableye's win streak.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
The match I'm actually looking forward to is Tid versus Ahmed because one, they're both members of the MPL,
Yeah.
but also I want to see if Ahmed is gonna get his legendary freezes or not.
Mm. Well, I guess it's gonna be a bit of it to be continued because the match we have in front of us now is Sableye versus Pinkie Pat. So we're gonna be seeing their match.
That's
So
interesting.
it's gonna be a bit of a twist.
I'll
Yeah.
be on my way, guys. So thanks for having me.
Oh,
It was
perfect.
short, but it was fun.
Thanks for
And
stopping
Yeah.
by, Martini.
no problem. And good luck to everyone at the tournament.
Well, then we'll see ya. We'll see you next time, and
Yeah.
we'll
Same.
hop into this round 4 over here.
Sure. Good luck, guys, and have fun.
Later, Martini.
Bye.
I guess we're gonna see this match over here that he's streaming. So we got. Let's see what kind of mods we're seeing over here, right? Because now we're seeing seeing teams that are a bit more different. Pinkie's got Torkoal, pretty nice. Grimmsnarl, Ice Horse Calyrex.
Yeah.
Porygon
Porygon
2,
Charizard and
Thunderous. Yeah, that was the 6th one.
okay. And SableyeVGC has something similar, except he has regular Calyrex, and he has Regieleki.
I think I might have seen an Incineroar on his team too. I'm not sure.
Maybe. So it's
Yeah.
Thunderous Snarl versus Regieleki and Porygon 2.
Yep.
And it's a shiny
Download.
Porygon.
Yeah, download kicking in, raising that attack though.
That's slightly disappointing, but
Mm.
could still work.
I mean, unless someone has physical moves on this Porygon too, that'd be pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that would have been hilarious, but I doubt it.
Yeah, most of them
Although
run
Protect
try
Last
attack.
Resort- although Protect Last Resort Porygon Z was quite a meme build to run.
Haven't seen that in years.
Oh, it was it was good in Gen 6, but it's not. When I say good, I mean like a good meme.
It'd be a bit tough
Because-
to try and do with all these Dynamax mons running around.
Yeah.
Nope. I think was that a light screen or a reflect kicking in there? Yep.
From Carl. The
Lash
lash out.
out. Yeah, on the Regieleki. How much is gonna? What an animation! Oh, that didn't do. All that
That didn't do
animation. The animation was longer than the amount of damage it took.
Yeah, but I'm guessing it's because he was expecting the Electro Web or something.
Yeah.
Because Lash Out doubles his base damage when your stat drops on the same turn.
Ah.
So
That explains it. That could explain why.
for Electro Web, the Lash Out would have done way more damage.
Probably why he didn't go for the Electro Web. Maybe possibly predicting the Lash Out. Ooh.
That's a scary that
Lowering the speed on it. Okay.
power, almost taking out the Regieleki.
Lives with 3, man. Look at that.
Goes for Volt Switch. Takes out the Thunderous.
Wow. That was
Yeah.
this is this is one hell of a turn here. Living the it's in a scary phase, lowering the speed where Thunderous is fast enough, and lives it barely. Lives a superpower with just 3 HP and is able to Volt Switch out into the Ice Horse. So I mean, I don't think Grimmsnarl doesn't gonna have to worry about scary facing the horse with its already slow base speed of like 50. Unless he wants to
Oh.
make it even slower.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's a trick room. And he brings out his own Calyrex
Oh.
with the ice
Calyrex.
horse.
Yeah. The double abilities kicking in both Unnerve and as one. Like, eesh.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. A Pokemon with 2 abilities.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the big game changer.
I already thought like the Beast Boosts and the like Grassy Surge, Grassy Surge, Electric Surge, like a lot of those types of abilities were already nuts. But this,
Oh yeah, no, this is an actual game changer. We see the Dynamax here from Pinkie Pat. Of
Dynamax
Calyrex.
and the Ice Horse. I mean, because considering that if it whenever it does kill someone, it does get the chilling neigh, so we'll get that boost in attack for every time it knocks out a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Sableye
plus it has
going
a-
for the VGC, going for the Dynamax tier 2. Hangaway, I think the names are in a different order, are reversed, because we saw the Calyrex on. I'm getting mixed
Oh,
up here.
no, are well placed.
Oh, okay, they are good. I was worried.
They're
I
both
thought they were
using
mixed up
Calyrex.
for-
SableyeVGC has that's a reflect from the.
Yeah.
They're
Well, no,
solid.
one's using Calyrex, the other one just using Glastrier.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that all right. Max Steel Spike into the Glastrier. Is it going to be a weakness policy? I wonder. That's what I usually see them with.
Yeah, that's what. Apparently not.
No. Now I am very curious what this Glastrier has. Going for the
Same.
Steel Spike into Grimmsnarl. Not killing because of that Reflect Up. All right. So
That's
both
still a
sides.
plus. That's
Yeah.
still good.
That it does. +1 on both sides. Trick Room kicking in because of Porygon.
Depending on what Grimmsnarl goes for, it might not actually change much.
Mm.
And I think it's a speed tie between Calyrex and the Glacier. Not sure. Let me go check.
I'm not sure. I believe it is faster. I mean, it's still kind of slow-ish, but it's still faster. Oh, using skill. Oh, did you just see that? He scary faced his own guy so he could try and be slower under Trick Room. Glastrier still faster than the Calyrex under Trick Room.
Yeah. Okay. No. Glacier is a base defense base speed of 30, while Calyrex has a base speed of 50 when he rides the horse.
Chilling Neigh getting the boost from knocking out the Grimmsnarl there. Max Steel Spike going into the Glastrier. So now we got +2 defense on Calyrex, +2 defense on Glastrier, and I think Incineroar has a +1 boost too. Or +1
on. Oh, it's a +1 on the
Incineroar.
Think that own Oregon too, which is also shiny.
Yeah. Still
Download.
really crazy play, man. Doing the scary face. The what? Sorry.
Yeah, the scary face was a great play. But the Porygon 2 comes out from Pinkie Pat. It gets his download and it gets the special attack boost this time around.
I think this is both players' last turn of Dynamax. Ending it off with another Steel Spike with Glastrier. What's Calyrex gonna do? Go for another one? Get the +3 in defense? Probably a good idea considering that both Incineroar and Glastrier, 2 physical mons, are out against him.
And that's the weakness policy on the Calyrex. Oh, he went for the Max Quake.
Probably wanting to take out.
Almost took out the Incineroar. Maybe he's thinking ahead of taking out the Regieleki because Trick Room is probably coming to a stop soon.
Yeah.
Try attack.
Kicking in.
It didn't do
Flare
much.
Blade. Oh, that
That did nothing. I
I
was expecting him to kill himself with the recoil from the damage, but apparently he didn't do nothing.
Nah, man. Trick Room is still up. Let's see. Pinkie Pat's got 2 guys left. Sableye's got his 4 guys over there.
Yes, but I think Porygon is still healthy, but the Regieleki is almost dead.
Yeah, true. He's barely living on he's living on like 3 HP.
Yeah.
Can't believe it tanked the superpower.
I can't believe you survived it, yeah.
Can't imagine the tech. Can't imagine the EV spread he must have put on it. Like he had to calc that maybe.
He still gets the attack raise. That's unfortunate.
Close combat into Calyrex, not taking it out. It's a
Crit,
crit
okay, that's good.
though.
Because that it did that much damage.
Yeah, true. Considering all those max skills spikes to defense, to boost the defense. I mean,
That's a glacial lens.
here
First
it
time I'm
comes.
seeing the animation, it actually looks cool.
Oh, it does. Like that and the Ghost Horses one,
Oh.
very cool animations. And is that gonna? It's gonna take it out probably thanks to that boost in special attack from the download, helping maybe
Yeah,
to get
probably.
that last little bit of chip. Ooh, look at that! You were right. His he may have all 4 of his guys, but they are so
They are not healthy.
low. I mean, I think how's Porygon doing over here? I don't remember. It's how is SableyeVGC Porygon 2 doing over there? I don't remember what its HP was.
It's still
Uh,
full.
Yeah. Full Porygon 2 on one side, half HP Porygon on the other.
How are they gonna play it? I'm guessing the Porygon 2 matchup comes down to a speed tie.
That's what I'm thinking. Unless any of them have any little speed investment in it.
Or Trick Room teams? I don't think so.
Yeah, true. Because we are still, I think
Ours-
this is what, the last room of Trick Room, maybe?
Yeah. So the
Mm.
Incineroar fakes out and protect.
Porygon.
SableyeVGC gets to go for the recover.
That it does.
And Porygon, yeah, Pinkie Pat's Porygon goes for Tri-Attack on the
Oh.
Porygon 2.
Ooh, getting the
Paral-
paralysis off because of Tri-Attack. Twisted Dimensions
now-
are back, so now that Porygon's going to be slower.
Yeah. But Incineroar should be the fastest thing there.
It's funny to say that, isn't it?
Yes, Incineroar would not be the fastest mon on the field, but in a Trick Room team, it's kind of normal. It has
Base 60 speed.
heavy speed like all of the Alola starters.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fast mon to use in a Trick Room team, but it's slow mon to use on a regular team.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a very powerful mon. You see him used on a lot of teams. It's got a lot, because of its move, its typing, Dark Fire, as well as having Intimidate, and it being very bulky.
That and it gets access to Parting Shot now, which makes it even better. Plus, it gets Snarl as well for the special attack drops. So we see the Calyrex go down to the Flare Blitz.
Fire Blitz, yeah. Another Tri-Attack from Porygon 2 into the Incineroar to finish it off, and that it does.
Yeah. Well, with 14 HP, it was.
I don't know, maybe magically can, get it. Oh, hang on, I seem to be getting a phone call. What, give me a second here.
So Regieleki comes back in with 3 HP. The Ice Beam did nothing, but the light screen finally wore off. Ooh, it's Porygon against 2. Let's see how this goes.
Well, we have a very professional commentator here, not muting his phone when he's commentating. So I'm gonna jump in here and.
Thanks for not leaving me alone.
No problem, man.
So Regieleki goes down from the Tri-Attack
Yeah,
after
but-
doing.
Saved by Spill is the mon in the
Damage.
back, I believe. So we're gonna see if
Oh,
it's
no.
enough to take out Porygon 2 here.
Oh, I think both players are down to their last.
Oh, you're
Pokemon.
right.
It's
Okay, never mind.
+1 attack is really not gonna help the SableyeVGC, especially with the paralysis.
Oh, and the Eerie
Eerie
Impulse.
Impulse.
Okay. Gonna have to hope for a freeze here. I think is the only way out
That's
of
what he's-
this.
Special attack. I think that's what he's going for with the Ice Beam, because he does no damage to him. He's been lucky with the paralysis so far, though. Ooh, that eerie impulse.
This might be going on to PP stalling. I'm not sure, man. I
Yeah,
think
probably.
game one's definitely going to time here.
Oh yeah, neither of these Porygons are gonna be able to kill each other. Eerie impulse on the Porygon is the first time I'm seeing that. It's a very good choice of move.
Yeah,
But if you need
it's
a
very
support-
good to like 1v1 like a Tapu Fini. Stuff that wants to sit in the field, you just Eerie Impulse it and they can't do anything. And you eventually KO it with Tri Attacks.
Oh yeah, Eerie impulse is definitely a very good move.
Mm-hmm.
That's not used
Sorry,
a lot.
sorry about that. What I missed? Sorry to have you flying solo there for a bit.
What you missed is both Porygon are now full health, almost,
As a
and
Porygon showdown?
and Pinkie Pat's Porygon has Eerie impulse, so SableyeVGC's Porygon is at
Ooh.
-6 special attack right now.
He's paralyzed. He's at -6 special attack.
And he actually just got his first paralysis turn.
I'm sorry. I come back and I give him and I get him paralyzed. This is all my fault. I guess Martini would have got a kick. I had to go. Apparently, someone was worried they left the stove on and there was soup on it. Last thing you want is to have the soup start bubbling and exploding out of the pot, right?
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
Agreed.
That's to recover it. The matchup. Sid Vicious jumped in to help commentate a bit while you were gone, and yeah, he predicted that this game would be PP stalling until the end of the timer, which honestly is very plausible.
Yeah, I mean they're just trying to keep their HPs as high as possible, so that even when the timer does end, the Pokemon with the highest HP, since the Pokemon with the Pokemon left with the highest HP, if each player has one Pokemon left, will win, or will be given the win. I mean,
Yeah, it's a Porygon battle. It's not gonna be very.
What makes it a little tough though is to try and pull that off is the paralysis. Last thing you want is for that to kick in like the most inopportune times. It's like, oh, couldn't get my HP back up because I got paralyzed, or couldn't try and lower their HP because I got paralyzed.
That and also the fact that Sableye VGC is not only get an attack boost instead of a special attack boost, but Pinkie Pat's got the special attack boost. So the odds really are against Sableye VGC here.
Did that do any damage? I didn't even see the Pat's Porygon team's HP drop from that Ice Beam.
Oh, exactly. It's been like that for past few. Even before he got the special attack drop by Eerie Impulse, he did no damage to it.
Okay then.
So at a -6 special attack, being paralyzed, and having the attack boost from download, everything is against Sableye VGC. So he's gonna have to be very lucky to win that one.
Like you said when Tid hopped in to help commentate, hit the nail on the head with, yeah, this will be a PP stall match.
Yeah.
And I don't see the timer though, so I'm wondering how much time they do actually have left. Going for another Eerie Impulse, even though it's already lowered. Just PP stalling, Ice Beam, probably hoping for a freeze.
Yeah, that's for sure.
At this
There's
point,
3 minutes left, almost 4.
Oh man. Well,
I mean, that's what happens with trick teams. Usually bulky Pokemon that try to survive as long as possible.
So we have right here.
Yeah. We have the trick teams that usually go for support. So yeah.
Not gonna go down without a fight. Even if there's not much of a fight going on right now. Because that -6 in special attack on Sableye's Porygon. And yep.
I don't know why. Oh, he's probably going for Eerie Impulses until the last move, just so he can deal damage before the. Oh, there's 1 minute and 30 seconds left to the match.
What
So-
moves do we know are on Pat's Porygon? We've seen Eerie Impulse, Recover, Try Attack,
Fire attack and
and-
most probably Trick Room,
yeah.
which he has not used because he has not needed it.
Unless it's not Trick Room and he just hasn't revealed his fourth move yet. Yeah, it might be Trick Room though.
However, with the team he has, he's probably using it as a Trick Room setter.
Yeah. So yeah, he's running a lot of slow mons like Calyrex.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's still game 1 of that round.
Well,
Okay, you went for recovered there.
2 minutes left until battle ends.
He's gonna make sure that his Porygon gets the.
He's
Free.
oh no!
Question is it gonna thaw out
Yo, holy
for the
crap!
timer
This is
and-
it. This is it. This is how long. This is game changer now.
Guys.
How long is the freeze gonna last?
Ahmed Luck has been activated. Oh no.
With us commentating again is the Tidvicious himself. Great timing. You brought the freeze. Ahmed Luck kicking in as
I
well.
didn't bring it, man. It's all Ahmed, bro.
Every time you guys jump in, one of the Pokemon gets axed.
Yeah. I had to run down to the kitchen because apparently the stove was left on. And the last thing you want is for soup to burst out of the pot.
Yeah.
How long is now the thing is how long is the freeze gonna last, and how much HP does his Porygon 2 have?
He has probably less than this one, unless this one is
Yeah,
not
that's what
fully
I'm
invested in
thinking.
HP. Because it did take some damage from that ice
Like,
beam.
yeah,
Now he's going only for recovers in case the other guy thaws out. He's taking his time.
yeah. Like he's trying to think what to do here, right? Do you go for the ice beam to get that extra little chip?
No,
or
I
do you
think
go
he's actually waiting for his move timer to run out before.
Yeah, that too. But at the same, like, what do? You go for the
Looks like he went.
Ooh.
Oh, he paralyzed. That's even.
Oh no! Ah!
is. Wow.
How much HP does Pat's Porygon have right now? This is it. This is the
Yeah.
question.
Neither of them are putting a command, I think, or at least not
Yeah.
VGC, just to make sure that Porygon 2 does not thaw out. Okay. Last move.
Oh, he defeated!
Yeah.
Holy
One.
crap! He had enough HP just to.
Just enough to say.
Oh man. Probably had like 191, I don't know, or 190.
Yeah.
Sable, I had 192. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at them. They're jumping straight into game two
too.
here. I don't blame them.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, go on. Sorry.
I would not have predicted that outcome, honestly.
I was worried, man. I was worried what it was gonna be. It was it just gonna be a bit of just like a PP stall until just PP stall since both Porygon 2s were left, as Tidvicious predicted. And then before you know it, you have this freeze that comes in, which changes
It changed everything, honestly. This Pinkie Pat was probably waiting for his timer so he could recover and then attack, make sure the other one lost more damage.
Yeah. He probably wasn't. He wasn't worried about how much damage he'd take with Sableye's Porygon being at -6.
Exactly.
And yet that clutched it out. Probably that 1-2 damage that he did at the end clutched it out. Oh
Yeah.
man.
So we see the same start from SableyeVGC.
Yeah, we do. Is this the same? No, this is not the same start. This is
Oh.
Grimmsnarl Charizard now.
Instead of the Thunderous.
Mm. Right. We're swapping in Incineroar right from the get-go.
Yeah. For that sweet Intimidate.
Yeah, on the
On the
I'm not sure-
Grimmsnarl as well, but
Have we? Maybe I might have missed it when I had to step out. But did we see any like spirit breaks or any other attacks on Grimmsnarl other than the screen? Oh, speaking of that, all right.
Now we see
Thank
it.
you, Pat. Thanks for showing me spirit break. Trick Room kicking in. That's probably why he switched him out. Now
Yep.
we got well, now Incineroar on Trick Room is faster than Charizard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's faster than Grimmsnarl though.
I doubt it, especially since Grimmsnarl has Prankster.
Yep. So likely that he might go for he probably might go for a Reflect now, considering Incineroar is in play. Doesn't have to worry about damage all that much from the Porygon too. Maybe he might worry about it a little bit more after getting that freeze last game.
Oh, he brought in the Torkoal just to be sure.
Ooh. Setting up the Sun. Switching out the Charizard 2 into Porygon 2.
Oh, to counter out the Trick Room.
Yep. Is he gonna get the special attack? Yeah. Oh, the attack raise.
Yeah, and that's a Thunderbolt into Porygon 2. And a Parting Shot into Porygon 2.
So that Thunderbolt did almost no damage.
Oh no,
And
that
Porygon 2.
not offensive at all.
He isn't?
I
He said
guess
he's not. He's not? No, but he didn't know that Thunderbolt did like almost no damage. Look at that.
Exactly, he's not an offensive.
Oh, I heard not defensive. My bad. I was like, wait, what?
Point. He's not offensive at all.
Yeah, yeah. Now we got.
Although a special attack boost would have helped him a lot there.
Oh yeah. Maybe trying to go for that. Maybe now that Glastrier is in, he's gonna try and switch him in maybe next time. Because now he's bringing in Grimmsnarl here.
Yeah.
Dynamaxing the Torkoal.
Ooh, interesting.
I mean, maybe he wants to. My guess is that he probably wants to get rid of that Glastrier, or maybe he predicted the Glastrier coming in. I'm not sure.
Maybe he
Oh.
I guess since he predicted the Glacier Dynamaxing, and he Dynamax to counter that.
Yeah.
Torkoal's defense is insane. But it would
Yeah.
still probably like take more than half HP from a Glastrier.
Yeah, I see Torkoal on some of your fire teams back in the day. So.
Well, I mean, they gave him body press this time around, so it's even better.
Yeah, let's see how much this Maxloy does to a Dynamax Glastrier in the sun.
Ooh.
Doesn't KO, but does a large chunk.
And more than half health. That is.
Max Quake into it. Doesn't, like you said, that defense is nuts. Even with Glastier's, I think base 130 attack, Torkoal is just so tanky.
Oh yeah,
Now,
he's a monster when it comes to defense. His special defense not that good. Ooh, that paralysis.
Try attack coming in, getting that. Wait, was
That was
yeah.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt, my bad. I kept thinking it was try that. Thunderbolt paralysis kicking in on that Torkoal. Now Glastrier that Glastrier can outspeed it. I think. Can he kill it? Like if he doubles into it, he can kill it.
Yeah, but at the same time, if Torkoal gets to move, Glacier is dead. That's actually a switch up of
Ooh.
Glacier into
Incineroar.
probably.
I was thinking he was gonna keep him in since. Oh, I know we're under Trick Room. What am I? We're still under Trick Room, right? I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
Blanking. Yeah, right. So. Okay, yeah, okay, that worked against him. The paralysis in a sense.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry,
ma-
I totally forgot about that.
I still did a
that-
decent chunk of damage to an Incineroar.
Mhm. Yeah, that switch was. Man, that's got to be rough, right? To Dynamax and then switch right after.
Oh yeah, that's a big game changer. But at the same time, the Torkoal only has one turn of Dynamax left, and it's the last turn of Trick Room.
Man, weird. I guess it might be. I guess this is the kind of situation where, like, great, I had to get that 10% chance to paralyze a Pokemon under Trick Room of all things.
Yeah.
Fake
Oh, it's
out on the
fun.
on the Grimmsnarl, so
Get that flinch.
mm-hmm.
Goes for the Max Quake for the special defense boost,
And that will take out the Incineroar.
which is not obvious with the range of damage that they did, but it was
Yeah.
predictable.
I mean, Max Quake was a safe call because whether he switched out or not, something was gonna get hit. And unless it was since considering he doesn't want to bring Regieleki in, it was either Glastrier or Incineroar that was gonna take that Max Quake. So good read on Pat, or good good call on Pat just to stick with that Max Quake. Very safe play.
Yeah.
And
the
now
total-
Regieleki, and now Regieleki comes in because now Trick Room is over.
giving it all of the advantages possible.
Oh yeah.
Did Grimmsnarl go for a light screen already, or do you think he's gonna go for it now?
Yeah, he got fake outed last turn. I guess we'll have to wait after we see what he brings in. He's bringing in Porygon too.
Yeah.
Is he gonna light screen though?
It's a download for the attack raise.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, there you go.
It's
As
light
you
screen
called
now.
it. Alright, going for that light screen. Volt switch. Ooh, expecting the switch probably. That's pretty nice actually. That was pretty nice.
It was.
Now he gets to just
You're
safely
coming
bring
back
in, safely bring in Glastrier, right? Because there's no damage since Grimmsnarl went for the light screen. Porygon got switched in. Sunlight is now the harsh sunlight is now gone. At least until
That
Torkoal
Thunderbolt
switches back in.
tickled Porygon.
The what?
The Thunderbolt from Porygon 2 tickled the other Porygon too.
That it did.
No damage thanks to the light screen. Spirit Break coming out onto the Glastrier. Not quite finishing it off. And try attack. Still not finishing it off. That's where you see these assault vests come in.
That's probably. I'm pretty sure that's what it has to be running at this point, right? This is not running weakness policy.
No, it's an assault vest. You can
Yeah.
see from the selection screen.
Right. Oh yeah, since we're seeing it through his side. Whoops. Good eye on that. Good eye on that.
Thanks.
Well, that took it out. Well, now Grimmsnarl has now been taken out by what I believe was the heavy slam.
Yeah. Now
Now we
Charizard.
got-
It's 3 versus 3 now.
It is.
But the Glastrier is almost dead.
And the Pokemon in the back, on Pat's side, is the paralyzed Torkoal. So, I mean, it still has a good chunk of HP, but I'm just wondering
That's
how it's
sticking out.
gonna. Yeah, I'm just wondering how it's gonna fare against the other Mons since they are faster than him.
Well, what that will probably do is Trick Room. So that Charizard is faster than Regieleki.
Right.
And then from there, it's pretty much GG if it works out like that.
Yeah, if
So-
it does. Yeah, good prediction. We'll see if that's what ends up being the case.
I think the best move that SableyeVGC could do is Trick Room. Unless both players thought about that, and yeah, that's what I thought. Take down the Charizard, Trick Room on the Porygon.
Yeah, there goes the Thunderbolt into the Protect. Now we see which Porygon moves. Oh, Ice
Ice-
Beaming. You think he's
If that
expecting
freezes
him
again.
to Trick Room?
Yeah.
You think he predicted him Trick Rooming? That's why he went for the Ice Beam.
Oh, I would have gone for Trick Room in that case.
That was a gutsy play, right? Probably hoping that, all right, he's gonna Trick Room my Trick Room, so I'm not gonna do it.
So now Regieleki is the slowest Mon there, hence the Protect. He's still going for Thunderbolt. Okay, he's using the Trick Room to his
Still
advantage.
is. Yeah.
Honestly, I think I would have. Okay, That was actually a good protect.
doubled into it. You're thinking
I-
that he
I-
would have trick roomed, right? Instead
Yeah.
of thunderbolting? Yeah. Yeah, I think about it.
Pull out,
It's
so
a
that-
bit weird. Yeah.
because his win condition right now is the Regieleki. He needs to move faster than the others. That's a protect.
This might be now he's protecting. He might be no thunderbolt.
Bolt, yeah.
Is he?
Probably attack.
Ooh. I was wondering if he was gonna. I thought he was gonna try and trick room, because he was predicting Sableye to trick room to get out of it, and then Pat would bring him right back into it. 2 turns left to trick room as we see. What's Sableye gonna do? Yeah, I think maybe trick room, as you brought up earlier, trick rooming earlier might have been the better call instead of.
Yeah.
Hmm. Thinking over here. This is still anyone's game with how fast Regieleki is and the amount and with how fast its base speed and special attack are. It still hits pretty hard, even if its defenses
so
are
that's a
rather
switch.
frail.
It's a switch. That could be good for Sableye. With what he just pulled.
Yeah. Oh. Don't forget, we still have 1 turn left of Trick Room, don't forget, and now Torkoal is in here. Oh, resetting the Trick Room.
Yeah.
Very nice play. I was so worried, like, okay, now that he protected, he has to try and gamble on a double protect on the last turn of Trick Room. But now he doesn't have to worry about that.
Exactly. Thing is, though, does Torkoal have protect?
Oh, that's true. That's true. We don't. What have we seen it use? We've seen it use Max Quake. Ah, there's the protect. And there's your answer to that question.
You had seen it use Max Flare and Max Quake.
Oh, that's not gonna take it. No damage onto it because of the protect. Ice Beam into the Porygon. He's gonna try to go for another freeze again, setting up the Trick Room.
The only problem is you cannot get a freeze now since the sun is up.
Right. Just gonna melt away.
Yep. Let's see. He.
Going for a protect. Yeah. Now he's got to deal with all the turns of Trick Room here. Expecting the protect, going straight into the Porygon slot. I guess that did all right damage, I'd say, on a Porygon. Not gonna take out the Torkoal though. Doubling into the Porygon, predicting the protect. Good job, Pat. Both players are playing around Trick Room here.
Yeah.
Pat putting the pressure on Sableye with it. Is he gonna?
Regieleki now, I think it's Pat's win.
Yeah, like you said, it was his win con, but we're under Trick Room still. Porygon's a relatively bulky Pokemon, and oh no!
And then he brings out the Charizard.
This is like flashbacks to game 1 all over again.
Yeah, but this time the Charizard probably has solar power, and Porygon cannot goes in because of the sun.
Yep. One more turn of Sun, 2 turns left of Trick Room.
He's gonna go for that recover, which is it's a bit of a shame though that he moved first.
Yeah, come to think of it, I think he went first in. He went first in Trick Room. Ooh, paralysis again. Flamethrower under the sun. How much is this gonna do to him?
Okay, it's not that bad.
Now this is a little more difficult spot now.
How is Sableye gonna try and win this?
That's what I'm thinking. You know, like in game 1, right? It was a showdown of Porygon versus Porygon. Right now,
Yeah.
what we have is Charizard and Porygon versus Porygon.
Yeah, so he's going for a recover again, which is a smart play. Back full. Area Impulse, making
Yep.
sure does not do any damage.
Unless we're gonna try and see another, gonna try and recover to the PP stall. But then again, Trick Room is back. Now Trick Room is over. So both Porygon 2 and Charizard will move faster than Sableye's paralyzed than Sableye's Porygon as it's paralyzed.
Yeah, and the Air Slash for the possible flinch as well.
Yeah. I think that's probably his game plan, since he can't really get the burn with Flamethrower to get that little extra chip damage even after he recovers. Ooh,
he just-
that didn't
not
do
even-
a lot.
It's like a quarter health.
Yeah.
He's gonna take 2 or 3 more just to take out the Charizard, which is not a good thing.
Maybe even more. If he keeps Eerie Impulsing him, it's probably going to be like a 3 or 4 hit KO, if not more. Safe play
It's
with
an
the
Air
Air Splash. Yeah, like you said, trying to get those flinches up. Another Eerie Impulse. If
He's
he
at
gets the
-6.
flinch here. Oh, now he's at -6, right. Ooh,
Another ball.
bypasses the flinch and the paralysis, and kind of
Does-
moves his HP lower. All right.
Charizard goes for Protect. Okay.
Ooh.
Making it safe. And then attack. It dealt okay damage.
Boy.
Another Air Slash for that power flinch attack. With the Tri Attack. He still goes through.
Yeah. Crazy man, this is game 2, right? I mean, with
Yeah.
how with how many without with the
Oh, and there's a forfeit.
I guess probably thinking he's in a rough spot because even if he does recover, right, he'd be moving last. And given
Yeah.
the damage that Flamethrower, even not while not under the sun, and that Tri Attack have done to him, it would probably take him out.
Yeah, with how low he was, had he recovered on the previous turn, he would have stood a chance to at least PP stall. But going for Thunderbolt there made sure that we didn't have to sit through that again.
No, we didn't have no Porygon versus Porygon showdown this time. But unless we see that again in game 3, now that both players are at 1-1. So this is a pretty big game for both players. This is a pretty big game. I mean, granted, I think both players right now, Sableye is currently in first place and Pinkie Pat's in second. But if
Yeah.
Sableye wins this, then he'd go through all 4 rounds of Swiss undefeated.
Yeah.
I mean, rather without a loss.
Yeah, as for the other matches so far, Kevin defeated Scary 2-1.
Very nice.
Tid defeated Ahmed 2-0. Brett defeated Shane 2-0. And Ezra defeated Justin Snores 2-1. So the only match left is the last match of the tournament is Sableye versus Pinkie Pat.
So it's the one we're commentating. That's the last one left. All right.
For all the marbles, who's gonna win?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Telling you.
This has been one intense tournament.
Oh, I'm telling you that it has, man.
Okay, so that's Porygon and Charizard versus Regieleki and Incineroar.
Sometimes I think of just what's running with. Sometimes I wonder what's running through like a player's mind when you're in battle, right? Trying to think like, okay, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do this? What are they really gonna do this? Should I do this? Because I'm expecting them to do that. But wait, what if they're expecting me to do that? Like all the mind games and how many steps you got to think ahead. And geez, probably you being your worst enemy as well, because Sometimes you might
Oh
be
yeah,
overthinking what they might be doing, only to
oh, no,
put yourself in a bad spot.
exactly. Overthinking can be so bad for you because as a player myself, I sometimes have two conflicting ideas that, like, one is by instinct. My first thought is, okay, I'll go for that. But then I think,
Mhm.
wait, you might do this instead. And most of the time, when I go for the second option, the wait, he might do this, my first instinct was right.
Mm.
I don't know if you follow me.
No, I get you, right? So like your gut told you one thing, and
Yeah,
I guess
you're
maybe Pinkie Pat's gut told him to Dynamax the Porygon.
exactly. Yeah. My point is, sometimes you have to follow your guts, but sometimes you have to overthink.
Yeah, and I guess it's knowing when to do what sometimes, right?
So now
Fake
the
out
fake out is
on the
actually not gonna
Dynamax. No, it's not, because he's
feel
Dynamaxing the Porygon. What's going on here?
max strike is gonna lower their speed. It's the max strike
Mm.
while protecting the Charizard. Charizard took no damage from the Thunderbolt.
Now that he's yeah.
That is
No,
not something you see every day. Let's
this
go
is
with
one
that.
of- this is a curveball right here, right? Because I would think that you Dynamax the Charizard, right? Because he's the damage dealer.
Yeah,
But in this case, it's like no, I'm gonna Dynamax Porygon. And this might be throwing Sableye off. It might be throwing Sableye off guard. I mean, it threw me off guard over here. I don't know about you, because that's
oh
like
yeah, I was
that's
not expecting that. Honestly, the move I was expecting is uh, protect on the Charizard that I predicted. I was expecting the Porygon to go for Trick Room.
yeah. But then again, Charizard was faster than both Incineroar. Well, then it was faster than Incineroar, but slower than Reguleki. But
Yeah, but
Max Strike coming in, lowering that speed by one shot. Parting shot, speaking of shots, on that Porygon. So Max Strike won't do as much, even if it's already won't be doing as much this time around. This is
bringing back the Regieleki.
yeah, now it's gonna be faster than the Charizard. But
Assuming the
does it
Charizard does not go for Protect again.
yeah. This man. That Dynamax Porygon catching me off guard, and it ain't going down in one hit. The Porygon 2 with Eviolite, ugh,
Oh,
man.
bringing back the Incineroar in. A hard switch.
So much switching going on.
Yeah. So Pinkie Pad bringing in the what's it called? Grimmsnarl. The max strike going on to the Incineroar. And Sableye saying the Trick Room this time around.
Yep.
Dynamax is over for Pinkie Pat. Will it have been a good gamble or not? Only time will tell.
Oh, it's true. I mean, Dynamax turn 1 with Porygon 2 getting that speed lowered.
Yeah.
Setting up light screen with probably more worried about the damage that Porygon will do than Incineroar. Hey, that still did a good. Oh, it's a crit.
Nice crit.
Very nice. Going for the taunt on him. Ooh. Countering. Oh, yeah. Countering the
Just-
Trick Room
His
too.
own Trick Room. But also making sure the Grimmsnarl does not set up more screens.
Oh, for sure, man. I mean, so much for that prankster when you're taunted, right?
Exactly. That's the whole point of taunt, I believe. But it sure worked in his favor, that's for sure.
That it is. I'm just wondering if that if that turn 1 Dynamax on Porygon is going to work to
Yeah.
his advantage. Seeing a lot of repeats, seeing a lot of repeats of game 1 and 2 here. Eerie Impulse on the Porygon. That's been She's buying a quarter for every time I've seen that in the last little while. Holy cow!
You had like you would have gotten like $1.50 or something.
You actually been keeping score.
Not
Keeping
really, no.
tabs, I mean,
You actually use it more than that, a little bit. Like last year comes out as the Trick Room is set up.
dude. They're playing. It's non-stop trick. It's trick rooming back and forth. They don't want.
This game started and it's already super intense.
Yeah, it's They're both trying to put themselves in positions where they can have the advantage.
Yeah. Well, that's how you
So-
win.
Yeah, I know, but just like with all the switching that they're doing, trying to get the right guys out, possibly predicting when they're gonna switch out, so that say as we saw earlier, when Regularly Volt switched out, right?
But right now, I'd say
Yeah.
the game is in favor of Pinkie Pat because the mons he has in the back are full out compared to SableyeVGC, whose both of his mons are low.
But we do have a Dynamax Ice Horse here, JM. So I don't know, man. This might turn it around for Sableye. This might be the thing that he needs.
Oh yeah,
And you know what? Getting a paralysis from
the Crimson is definitely a big plus.
yeah. That's a nice little bonus to have there too.
Max Knuckle on the Oregon, bringing it back down to half HP. That's not too bad.
Yeah, probably since believe Taunt's gonna wear off next turn. So getting the max knuckles up now. So even if Grimmsnarl decides to reflect, Glacier will still do enough damage.
Yeah, and that's the Trick Room coming out.
He's Eerie Impulse, Trick Rooms back to back.
Yeah,
Dude.
and that Grimmsnarl getting a Spirit Break as well on the Oregon, making sure it does no damage.
Mm-hmm.
Opposing Porygon 2 going for Recover. Getting almost back to full.
Oh,
The
Grimmsnarl,
paralysis on
very
the prank.
nice. I don't think he minds that. Paralysis kicking in, going for the Hailstorm, and that's gonna take him out. Yep.
Oh yeah,
And a
especially since
crit.
I don't know how much that mattered, but
I don't think we
yeah,
saw. I don't think we saw Reflect Up, did we? Or
no, that's the thing. He was gonna set it up probably, but the paralysis kicked in and setting back up Trick Room.
both Porygons just trick rooming back and forth at this rate.
Yeah.
Making,
That's why I love Trick Room as a strategy. It's all the mind games to make sure it stays up when you need it, or it gets taken down when you don't need it.
Oh, and I'm sure this is Drought, getting rid of the ice, getting rid of the hail. This is Then again, both of them I believe have you use Torkoal. How slow is he? Forget how fast is he. What am I saying? He's like what,
Yeah.
base 30, if not even lower?
I'm not mistaken.
Base 20?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, so
So-
that's slower.
Slower than the Glacier, but the Glacier is still technically that's a nice switch.
Yeah, you don't think maybe predict Eruption.
Almost taking out
Porygon lives it. Glastrier lives it. Oh, he went for Recover. I was legit wondering what was gonna happen, right? Because he brings Torkoal in. So if he brings Torkoal in, both Porygons are out. So I was wondering if one was gonna Trick Room and then the other would Trick Room to counter that, so that I guess Glastrier would still be faster. And Max Quake getting a critical hit over here.
yeah, and taking out the Torkoal.
Oh,
I
man.
believe the crit mattered, even at +2. I think the crit mattered because
Pinkie Pats.
Torkoal is that bulky.
Yeah, he's got. I think it was like base 140 defense, if I remember.
Exactly.
And it has what? I think it has the Max Knuckle, the 2
Max Knuckle
boosts
and
from
one-
Chilling Neigh, so that's
one-
+3 in attack.
For now, yeah, but it was +2 when it took out the Torkoal.
Yeah.
Now let's see what is. Yeah, he's at +3.
Oh yeah, he was at +2 when he was at +2 before. Do you really think Torkoal would? You think if it wasn't for the crit, Torkoal would have been that bulky to tank a +2 max quake from a Dynamax? Well, you know, +2 max quake.
I think he
from
would
a
have survived.
Glastrier.
I think he would have survived, but barely. If
Mm.
he is full invested in defense,
Yeah, I
not-
mean he was.
it did not matter.
Yeah, I mean he was at like max HP almost, right? So
Only he had just come out. He was max HP.
yeah, that's why.
Okay, so Pulse Combat takes out the Porygon, and all that's left is a Charizard under Trick Room.
Solar powered Charizard taking damage because of the sun, because of solar power against Oh, look at this, dude! If you just realize Sableye's got all 4 of his Mons left. This is Pinkie
Yeah.
Pat's last guy.
Yeah, like you said, the Dynamax really turned things around, and
Ooh,
that's a
Pink-
surrender for Pinkie Pat.
Pinkie Pat's calling it. Yeah, I guess. I
And
guess
that's-
that Porygon Dynamax from the get-go didn't work out in his favor. Still did a great job of playing. Great job of playing around those trick rooms. Like you said, the trick room mind games you gotta play, especially when you know when the opponent has a mon that can potentially hold it, and if you set it up, they can use trick room themselves to get rid of it. And then before you know it, you have both guys using trick room back and forth, as we saw earlier, to make sure that their mon is the fastest mon on the field, whether it be under trick room or not under trick room.
And with that, SableyeVGC takes